All right, everyone, we've got some super exciting news and info to get into today with Lost Ark, and the highly anticipated roadmap for the future direction of the game finally came out, but only very briefly before it was then taken down. And it was taken down with a specific reason, and I actually have a message here that was from Rox, an official representative for Lost Ark, and they commented that, please be aware, we are making adjustments to our upcoming content roadmap based on, quote, player progression data, so what you see may be subject to change. We'll be sharing an updated roadmap soon. So basically what happened is this roadmap got posted for a short period of time, but then was taken down, and they're going to be reposting a version of this in the future that's very likely going to be similar, but probably the dates are going to be a bit different. So I didn't really want to focus on the dates a whole lot as we actually end up going through this. I wanted to focus on the content because we can still expect the majority of this content to be coming to the game at some point in the somewhat near future. And I have a bit of a summary here thanks to Archfate on Reddit here, and what I did is I took away the dates, of course, because I don't really want to focus on that, but just so you guys can get a general sense of what's actually in this roadmap. We've got a new storyline centered around the first Guardian Slayer Kadan, 2 new classes, the Destroyer and the Arcana, the first PvP season, a new Abyss raid, the new continent of Southern Vern, Vaulton Normal and Hard Legion raid, Guardian raid Desculuda for 1415 plus, Guardian raid Kungolanium for 1465 plus, so 1415 and 1465 Guardian raids, Throne Spire, Vicus Normal / Hard Legion raid. So that's kind of an overview of what you're going to end up seeing in this actual roadmap. And again, I took away the dates, and I don't really want to focus on the actual months that they mentioned that this is going to come out, because with this so-called player progression data that they are revising this roadmap on, I would imagine that a lot of these dates are going to be pushed back a little bit when they realize that a lot of people are still not getting to these item levels that you're going to need for a good chunk of this content. But let's go through it nonetheless here, and let's take a look at it. Today, March 7th, Amazon Games has shared what will be coming to the Western version of Lost Ark in a 3-month roadmap. So probably not going to be a 3-month roadmap anymore. It's probably going to be a 4 or a 5-month roadmap with these pushback dates. There's a wealth of content present in the Korean version that has yet to make its way to the western shores of Arcasia, said the studio, which added that it will be working closely with Smilegate RPG to infuse content into the Western version at a steady cadence. In March, fans can expect a new Kadan story episode as well as an Abyss raid at the start of PvP Season 1. Again, let's not focus too much on the dates here. I'll still read them out loud, but these dates could definitely be quite a bit different. For April, Lost Ark will be updated with a new advanced class for warriors called the Destroyer. On what the Destroyer advanced class will bring, Amazon Games said, armed with a variety of skills centered around charging into the heart of the fray, their hammer attacks are so catastrophically crushing that destroyers can bend gravity to their will. April will also bring a new Legion raid, a Guardian raid, and a whole new continent called South Vern. As for the last month detailed on the roadmap, and this honestly, because this was the last month of the 3-month roadmap, this might actually not even be a part of this next roadmap, because if they're still going to keep it a 3-month roadmap and a lot of this stuff is going to get pushed back to 4 or 5 months, this might actually end up being on the next roadmap after, if that makes sense. May will introduce the Arcanist advanced class for mages, who imbues special cards with her magic and uses them for a variety of effects. When the player lands an attack, it charges the card meter. Once the meter is completely charged, a card with random stats registers on the card deck, which can be pulled out and used to a devastating effect. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm a mage class person. I've always been a mage class person, so I'll definitely have to try out. I'm really looking forward to the summoner too. I was a little disappointed that they ended up delaying the release of the summoner, because that's what I actually ended up playing during the beta. So definitely have to try out this class for sure, though. There will also be a new Legion raid, a new Guardian raid, and Throne Spire, a single-player dungeon experience in a twisted dimension. In other Lost Ark news, Smilegate has shared that 1 million bot accounts have been banned since launched. Very cool. That's good news for sure. So that's just kind of an overview of the information in the roadmap. And again, of course, the dates, who knows when they'll be, and especially the second half of that stuff. So like all this stuff and below, the new Arcana class, and the stuff that was supposed to be like 3 months at the end of the first roadmap might actually end up being a part of the second roadmap for 4 to 6 months from now, and so we might not even actually end up seeing it on the revised version. But especially this stuff here at the start, probably going to be coming to the game pretty soon, and definitely looking forward to it. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this comment as well? I thought this was very interesting, where they mentioned specifically that they're revising it based on player progression data. My guess there is that people are not as high item level and are not as far into the game as they originally anticipated or originally expected. So a lot of the stuff that they were planning to push out earlier is probably going to end up getting delayed. But I mean, I could be wrong about that. Maybe their player progression data says something else. Anyway, I just wanted to go over this in a little bit of detail, and I'll link all this in the description, of course. Thanks again, Archfate, for the summary on Reddit, and I'll link all the stuff, including the comment on Reddit from Rox. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about them posting it and then taking it down? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a quick like, subscribe for more, and check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/salt, where I'll be streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good one. Take care, and until next time.